Alright, I got a banger for you guys, but I gotta make it quick. Tomorrow, we are running 100 fucking miles at 6 a.m. and it's gonna be insane. I've been training for this for basically the past year now. Did my first marathon in February, and I got a 50 miler, did a 50 miler in the Keys in May, and now it's December, and I'm ripping 100. All within the span of the year. I mean, I wasn't even a runner fucking before 2024. Like, the most I'd ran was 3 miles. I just picked it all up and I did all this in a year. It's not done yet. The race isn't fucking ran, so I'm not gonna talk shit like that, but be a pretty sick achievement if I make this tomorrow, when I make this tomorrow. So I've just been fucking scrambling today, getting everything ready, groceries, you know, making sure everything's set. But yeah, I mean, sick ass view real quick. Shout out to my boy Jacob. I'm staying at his parents' house right now. Mom's here too. We're in Jacksonville, and we're running from Jacksonville to Daytona, so 100 miles. My thoughts before this race, I just want to go in and like unlock a part of my mind that I've never unlocked before. When I went to 50, it was hard, but I could have gone more. I know I could have. And in that territory that I didn't push to was like an undiscovered part of my mind that I've never been to. So that's what this race is going to be about. I mean, it's going to be crazy. When I finished my race, my 50 miler, it was at 11 p.m. and I started at like 8. So this is going to go in, think about it, like through the entire night, like 3 a.m., like from sunrise to sunrise, 6 a.m. to 6 a.m. I'm going to try to shoot for 24 hours. So it's going to be fucking crazy, you guys. I've been telling everyone, like, it's the most like anxious I've felt, but like the most hyped that I've felt ever for anything at the same time, you know? So, but I mean, we prepared. We put in the work. We've trained for it. Some people have trained more, like done more miles each week than I have, but you know, I put in, I made my way up to 70 miles per week. Done like, obviously I've ran 50 before. I did like just mock 30-mile runs just to get a feel for it. So this is gonna be just the true test. So, but yeah, I mean, all I know is that like when the whole reason why I'm running this race is because a year and a half ago, when I had cut down below 10% body fat and picked up that eating disorder where I had no control over the foods that I was eating, you know, like running was the thing that came in and saved that for me. I mean, when I had no control over the foods that I was eating, telling myself month after month after month that I was gonna stop and then not stopping, I got to the point where I didn't want to fucking just live anymore. So I can hear the dogs coming, but I mean, running was the thing that that stopped that. So, you know, I'm getting to a point now where it's like this whole race is just for the sport of running that saved my life. That's basically what it is. It's like a way to thank the sport of running because it's what controlled my hunger levels and made me get back on track with life. You know, like that vice, and it was just another addiction. Like any addiction can be stopped by running, I believe. Coke addiction, sex addiction, porn addiction, food addiction, smoking addiction, nicotine addiction, whatever. You know, like you take these negative habits and you put them in place of something positive like running that just brings you to a high frequency. You know, like all those vices are low frequency desires, and you're not going to desire low frequency shit when you're at a high frequency. It's just how it works. So the sport of running is what got me to that. So what better way to show the sport of running that I am thankful for it and love it than to run something as hard as a 100-miler. Like that's how you should really do everything. Like you show your love for someone in a form of sacrifice. Otherwise, I mean, do you really love them? Like, what are you really putting on the table for them? You know, show them your appreciation. It's really with everything in life, you know. So everything and everyone. Anyway, love you guys. I'll make this video quick because I gotta fucking go to bed. But yeah, I got my mom to make a list of just like questions to ask me right as I cross the finish line, sit down somewhere. Like she's just gonna come in and just ask shit. So